reading was, surprise, surprise, the election. Assume nothing. Take a position. A girl straddling a bicycle after a windstorm. It was light when I first began to read, and now it is dark. Forest, which one can enter from any country, a myth is more insistent than a rumor. I had to rein in the strange, wild energy, a part of my body I never knew existed. The floodlit podium, the whipping clouds. I learned to talk to devils. We had no idea we hated ourselves that much. My mind, often a mystery to me, turns corners while I sleep, as though my body now is where I remember. I write to converse with the dead and pay my respects to the unborn. The baby is heading down the birth canal, venturing out alone and then to talk. When I was young, my hope was to put the world together. Now I want to dismantle it and examine it piece by piece and try to match the jagged edges up, allowing room for asymmetry, honoring vicissitude and peril. As if the world were not being perpetually dismantled. The wind howls, the web trembles. Can we find the words to forgive ourselves? The floodlit podium, the chanting crowds. It was light when I first began to write, and now it is getting dark. Sally Bloemisdon is another poet in there, and this will be on Plume, but I feel like it's everybody's property. At the Writers Resist rally on the steps of the library on Sunday, somebody read the poem that Frost read at Kennedy's inauguration called The Gift Outright, but much though I love Frost, it seemed to me a dubious choice. It was a very white poem in a way, sort of saying the land was always ours, even though we belonged to England. I thought, really? The land was always ours. So this seems to me, and Larissa spoke about history. This is a poem, a short passage from a poem W.H. Auden wrote called New Year Letter between January and April 1940. A few months earlier, he wrote September 1st, 1939, which, as many people know, went viral after 9/11, and which I had the privilege of talking about to my students. But New Year Letter, I found myself with this weight of dread around New Year's, and I thought, this is reminding me of something. So Auden